first we will learn what is clipping mask. In very first we have learned layer mask. Then our last class was vector mask. In pen tool we have learned what is vector mask, and now we are learning what is clipping mask. Okay, so yeah, so I have taken a new layer. Okay, so in that I'm taking vector shape. Oh, yes, okay, okay. So I have taken this vector shape. I'll change the color. uh, from here I have to change the color. Yes, okay, so this is a vector mask. uh, Sorry, this is a vector shape. So what is clipping mask? How we can do clipping mask? I have taken a new layer. Okay, now what I want, if I'll take a brush. Okay, I'm making brush size big. If I'm painting over here, it's painting all over the side. Okay, but I want this should be painted in a circle, this part. So what we can do, just come here in between these two layers, because we have to paint over this vector shape. Okay, so how we will do? So just come here. If I press alt, see, one second. If I came between these two layers and I press alt, the shape will change. Okay, so automatically you will see it has clipped over here. Now what I will do, I'll take a black color. One second, I have changed the color. Now I'm see, it has clipped. Okay, so what is clipping mask? I hope you understand the I'm doing flow like 6%. I'm making my like this. I'm doing clipping mask. Okay, like this I did. Uh, this color should up. Now what I'm doing, like this. Okay, little bit like this. Yes, little bit dark over. You can see. But if I clipping mask, again I'm pressing alt and I'm see. Just see, it has paint outside over the layer. It came over here also because our flow is not that hard. Okay, so if I do clipping mask, just press alt and click here. See, okay, and you can do multiple types of clipping mask. Okay, it's not like that you can't do multiple clipping mask. So I will show you how to do clipping mask in multiple layers. Okay, again I'm taking a new layer. So I have taken a new layer. Now again I'm pressing alt button. See, it has done clipping mask. Now what I'm doing, I'm taking a red color. Okay, and I'm taking my brush lightly, slightly. See, you can see. Okay, so this is the purpose of clipping mask. In last project we have done that. I have shown you the shape. We were making some poster, right? So in that we have done our clipping mask. We have done that layer merge. So our topic was remaining what is clipping mask. So this was your clipping mask. Okay, so we'll create some good shapes. I'm deleting all these three layers. Okay, so this is a vegetable. What we are going to do, we are going to clipping mask over here. How? Okay, so little bit, and this font is impact font. This is very bold and visible font, so that's why I have taken this font. This is impact font. If any what you can write, this is impact. Okay, now what? I want to, this is a vegetable. Okay. Now what I am doing, one second. Uh, yeah. So what I am doing, I am taking this image. Okay. Let's just download the image first. Copy image. I went to Photoshop. Uh, we'll take new one. Okay, and we'll paste over here. Okay, we have paste. Now what I am doing, I am taking some part of this. Okay, so what we can do? Okay, this much I am select. I have selected this much part. Now copy and Control V. This shapes as K. Okay, Control T. Okay, now what I'm doing? I'm doing clipping mask over here. So what I did, I want this image over here. So what I'm doing, Control T. I want this image over here. Okay, this much. Okay, now what? I don't want over here. One thing you can do, one thing, you can take a eraser and you can remove this layer, or masking you can do as I show me. Here also masking happen. How? Just take a mask. I'm taking a black color and I'm doing masking. I'll take a brush and oops, what happened? Why it's not doing? Okay. Yeah, our flow is sorry. See, this much we have erase. Okay. If you want to do masking, you can do. You want to erase, you can do eraser. Okay. Now again, we'll move. And okay. Now we'll take this part. Control C. Again, we are coming over here. Control V. It came over here. We'll place on this thing. Okay. So again, I'm pressing Alt. Yes, it has came. Control T. Sorry. Control T. Just you can set over here. Okay, like this. Again, you want eraser, go with the eraser. You want masking, you can go with masking as per your need, as I told you. Okay. Now again, we'll take a selection tool. Check this green part. Control C. Again, Control V. Okay. Now what we are doing? Again, same clipping mask. So, uh-oh. It has done over here. Then we'll put this side. Control T. You can do like this also. Yes, perfect. Enter. Okay. Now again, you can take eraser. You can remove. Okay. Now we'll take a selection tool. See, we have learned selection tool. Now see how we are using the tools making these things. Okay. We are using now in today's class. We will complete all the tools. Okay. So clipping mask, vector we have learned, direct selection, only these three tools were remaining. So these all tools we are will complete the tool session today, and simultaneously we are creating those shapes also, how to do clipping mask and everything. Okay. like this. Okay, we'll get to know. Again, we are going taking selection tool. We'll take this, Control C, Control V, like this. We'll keep over here. Press Alt button. There. Take a eraser tool or masking as per your comfortable. Okay, as you are comfortable, as per that you can use the tool. Again, I'm taking another vegetable, very colorful. Yeah, this we can take, copy image, come to Photoshop, come to this. I'm deleting this pic. Okay, I'm removing this and I'm doing Control V. I'm taking selection tool. I'm selecting this white part. Control C. Come here. Control V. Okay. Then take a move tool. Again, we are doing clipping mask. Press Alt button. Please remember, press Alt button. Control T. Make it little bit bigger. It's perfect. Take eraser. Sorry. Makes eraser size small. Okay, like this. Now again, we will take a good image. This I'm taking from free pics. Okay. So you can take from anywhere. So I like this part. Copy image and we'll go here. Control V. I like this color. You can play with colors also. Okay. Control C. Control V. Okay. And if you want this to should be covered, it's like that. You can cover. Okay. Now pressing Alt button. Just as done clipping mask. I'm see how you can create like this. Now again I'm taking this selection tool, this parts I like, and Control C, Control V, go to move tool, Control T, you can rotate round how you want, you can create. Again I'm pressing Alt button. I'm zooming out 1 second. Control T, okay, press enter, that press, oops, it's like this. Okay, now zooming out. Okay, now see. Now this is your vegetable. This is our clipping mask. Now what you can do, as I told you in layer classes, you can do group. Okay, I have pressed over here vegetable and I'm pressing shift button. You can do group. Okay, this is your group. Or one more thing you can do is, you have selected this, click right button and convert to smart object. What has it? It has converted into your small smart object. Can you see over here this 1 second, I'll make a thumb panel big. Okay, you can see small checkbox. If you want to edit some part over here, if I click double click here, now I'm taking brush. I want light from upward direction. Okay, so okay, my flow, just check the flow button. uh it's 100%. Make sure your flow should be 12. It's depend on you how much light you want. Make big brush. I'm giving this light parts. Yeah, okay, but not, I don't like this much, but okay. Press enter. Okay, then you come to vegetable part. is your vegetable, this clipping mask. Okay, then change your screen and whatever you like. If I take soft light, I have changed my soft light button also. If you will come to, where is that clipping mask? One second. So you came to vegetable thing, just done, then go save, save your computer wherever you want to save. You can save large file, depend how you want. Vegetable, give whatever you want to give name. Desktop, okay, save. It has saved. Okay, you will see this thing. Okay, now I'm closing this part has saved. Now where we have saved, see, it will come. Okay, so this is the clipping mask. If I press over here, and again I went to convert smart object, it will convert. So you can edit what we did overlay panel. If you want soft light, overlay, it will change like this. So it's depend how you want, how you create. So it's like that. If you want to edit, please click over here and then it will be edit. Okay, so this was your thing. So this is our clipping mask. This is very important because you can, now you can see how people edit the things, and maybe you guys were thinking ki how we can do this. Many things we see on social media, those are in letters, pictures and everything. So like that you have to create. Okay, so this was first we have learned layer masking. Second we have learned vector mask, and this is the third part which we learned clipping mask. Okay, I hope you understand the layer masking thing. Okay, any doubts regarding this layer masking? I hope you understand. Now see, this was your vegetable wala thing, it has clipped. Okay, so automatically what happened now, this will open when you will edit. This will open, and when you will save, this will come over here. You can click over here and this part will be, you can move and you can do many things. Okay, now I'm deleting this layer. Okay, now we will come to our dots tool, burn tool and sponge tool. So in this we have learned smudge tool. You know smudge tool. If you are making painting and you want to smudge some things, one girl we have done and just eyebrows and where we want to smudge, that was your smudge tool. Don't get confused. And this is your sponge tool. There is a difference between sponge tool and this thing. Okay, so we'll learn one thing about smudge tool. What is smudge tool? We'll take a one image, good image. Uh, okay. Mm, Not image, not this is photos. Yeah. Take high resolution image always from Unsplash or one second. It's not getting. Unsplash will come. Searching red. Yeah. Okay. Why I have chosen this image? Uh, I'll let you know why we have choose this image. Okay. Good image. Okay. Yeah. Or we can copy image, paste over. Okay. It doesn't matter. Okay. Fine. I'm making little bit bigger this image. Okay. Okay. Now I'm little bit zooming this image. Then you will see what is the difference between sponge tool, blur burn tool and dodge tool. What is the work? So always, as I told you, whenever you work on image, always take a copy. So Control G. So we are taking smudge tool, dodge tool. What is dodge tool? Okay, dodge tool always highlight the parts, okay, of this apps and all that. For example, if I want to highlight this part, okay, so see, it's highlighting. Okay, these tools are very dangerous, like I blur tool, sharpen tool, and smudge tool. So always do very calmly, very slow. Whenever you use all these tools, let me explain you. Whenever you will edit the image, it's not about through 2-3 minutes work. It take 2 2 hours, okay, to edit the image. Always make sure. So I'll just explain the content over here. So what is range? Range is shadow, midtone, highlight. So I hope in names only you will get. Always keep on midtone, because midtone we have always in any image we have shadows also and highlights also. So always keep on midtone. Now, what is exposure? Exposure is how much you're taking dark to this and light to this. Okay. So, as per your need, I'm doing undo and I'm on my copy layer. So, as per that, you see how much exposure you want as per need, we keep. Okay. Now, what is this? Unable to airbrush style build up effect. Okay, it is a kind of airbrush tool. If first it was not check, now I'm taking applying a check button over here. If I press C, you will see the difference. It will use like brush tool. See, you can see the difference. So always use, control J. Okay, always use as per your need and thing. So I'm removing this check. What is protect tone? If I remove this minimum clipping in shadows and highlight, it keep color from shifting hue. What is meant by hue and saturation? I told you saturate color, saturate the things. Okay, how it saturate? If I, okay, you can see it, the check is not there, then it will give some dark images. You can see like this. So never remove that check, because it protect your tone. Okay, it always protect your tone. So okay, so sponge tool, what I am planning, I will highlight over here little bit. Okay, very little bit. My exposure is like 11%. My range is mid tone. My protect tones are applied, and I'm applying on uh, copy layer. Okay, I want to highlight this part like very smoothly. एकदम हल्का हाथ रखना है. No hurry in this. Okay, like this. Little bit. I want to highlight this part. Okay, this tool very lightly. Where just I want to highlight. Okay, very lightly. Okay, this much. This was my original. You can see. Okay, control. See the difference. Very light difference you will see over here. Okay, see before this image, after this image. Okay, so this is a purpose of where you can highlight the apps and your ribs and everything. Now, what is burn tool? Burn tool always. Okay, burn tool. What is burn tool? Always it will give a dark tone. For example, I want to dark over here very lightly. Same here, exposure and everything is same. So I am doing my exposure 11. Again, my check button is not in this. My protect tone is always there. Okay. So little bit I am doing over here. This part is dark. I'm highlighting this part. Okay. Very lightly like this. This part. Very slowly you have to highlight all the things. Okay. Now you see the difference. You can see. I hope you can see the difference. Like this. Now, those are very small tools, but very effective. And those who are interested in editing photos, especially photographer use to highlight all the things. But please make sure don't spoil. Please do if you are doing, do very slow. Keep your hands very slow. Okay, don't go hurry up, it can spoil. Okay, for example, now what is sponge tool? See what sponge tool do. If exposure is, my flow is, I'll make my flow 78% or 100%, and here are some modes. Okay, there are some 2-3 differences in sponge tool: desaturate and saturate. What is saturate and desaturate? As I told you in last class, when we were doing this panel, blending option panel. So what you can do, desaturate, saturation and everything. Okay, so color, it's a color saturation. What it does color saturation. Okay, so I'm doing this more and see. This is doing, my flow is 100% right. It is doing desaturate. You can see the difference. Okay, it will desaturate. If I came to saturate, what it will do? See, my flow is 100%. I'm doing my cursor on his stomach pattern. See, you can see the difference. That is not that much rocket science, but I'm explaining those are very small tools, and you should know the tools, what kind of tools are working and everything. So nothing to worry, and always keep on desaturate. It depends. Sometimes it take saturate also and desaturate also. Depends how what kind of work you are working, what kind of photo you are editing. So always look as per your need and client need. Okay, what exactly he wants. So always look in that. Okay, I'm deleting this layer. Okay, one more thing you can do over here. What? In burn tool and shift backspace you have to press. Okay, so we have learned content aware pattern and everything. If you will come here, you will see 50% gray. And if I click, okay, what happened? It did 50% gray. What is 50% gray? One second, I'll take a copy of this panel. And again, shift backspace I'm putting. And previous transparent, always remove this check. As I told you, what is previous transparent? And content is over here, you will get 50% gray. Now, what you want to do, 50% gray, that image has, what happened? That image has disappeared. Now I'm taking soft light. My image has came. Now you will work, see the difference. For example, now you can see the difference. If I put little bit exposure, I'm showing this. There are two ways you can play with the things. Okay. Right now I have taken dodge tool. Dodge tool means it highlight. Okay. It's highlights. This much I want to highlight. Now, what I am doing, I am taking a burn tool. Okay. Now, I am taking again dodge tool, brush size small, over here, over here. Again, I am taking burn tool, brush size small. I am putting my exposure little bit like this. Over here, again, I am taking dodge tool. I want to highlight this part. Okay. Now I'm zooming out. You can see the difference. First image was like this. Now image is like this. Okay. So we are using our blending options. Okay. Blending modes we are using. Sorry, I'm using blending option. We are using blending modes. Then we have used exposure, mid-tone and everything like this. Okay. So there are 2-3 ways how to we can edit the image and everything. So when you edit in a proper manner, in a proper way, it takes 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, depend on your image, picture quality and everything. So just how to learn the tool. So I'm showing the difference. You can see. Okay. So there are 2 ways. It's depend on you which way you want to, whichever you are comfortable, you can use that tool. Okay. I hope this clipping mask and this tools you understand. Okay. I'm deleting this image. Now today we are going to learn what is color theory. So color we have learned what are colors and everything. You know, from here you can do double click and everything. Now we are going to learn in detail what are the gradient and paint bucket. What is the gradients? Okay. So what are the gradients in details? How we can create our own gradients and everything. How we can customize some gradient tools and everything. So here you will come below our history brush tool and art history brush tool, as we have known, there is a gradient tool. If you click gradient tool, okay, so if I'll scroll and I'll do, it is a gradient. If you will scroll like this is a gradient. This is a gradient. Wherever you will keep your mouse, this two arrows like this. If I'm keeping like this, it will create. If I'm going with center like this, it will show. Over here, you will come and you will open this panel. Okay, double click. So you will see the things. Over here, there are basics. Some default panels are here. Okay, like this. Some default gradients you can create. So yeah, basics. Okay, right now. So for example, my foreground and background color is this. If I change my foreground color, okay, and if I change like this, okay, so it came over here and see like this. You can play, you can give effects and everything. This is very amazing gradient tool. You can create many things. How? Okay, so here are some properties of this gradient. First property is checkbox is over here. This is, we call this panel is linear gradient as we create right now. Okay, like this. Now over here, we will come to what is this panel? Radial gradient. If I check over here, okay, what is radial gradient? It works from center. How? Uh, I will take another dark color, then you will get to know this. My check was on, first it was linear, now my check is on radial. If I move my mouse and I have drag and I have removed, see, you will see the radial. Now you can see the difference. Okay, you can see the difference, how the radial works. Like this, see. So this kind of effects and everything you can give. See, you will see the difference. In have you noticed in background there are many gradients, tone and everything. So it is like that. In Illustrator, there are only two patterns. When we will learn Illustrator software, you will get to know. But in Photoshop, there are two more panels. What are they? We will see. This is angle gradient. What is angle gradient? If I do like this, oh, sorry, we have not checked our angle panel. Now I have checked my angle gradient. See, you will see your angle gradient. If I put, you will see the angle gradient. What is angle gradient? When you create some, we don't use that much, but yeah, sometimes it needs. Whenever we make background or we make 3D things, such as we create 3D in uh, what we say, for example, if you are making any interior thing, an architectural based thing, that thing, this background we use mostly. So if you are working for some furniture shop or laminates people, if you're working for, you're making some posters for tiling or interior things, that time you need this kind of background. So this is our angle, this is our radius, and this is a linear. Generally, we use linear gradient, and how to create and everything in detail we are learning. I hope this much you have clear what is linear and angle and radial. Now we'll move ahead. We will look what is this reflect gradient. What is reflect gradient? Okay. So if I'll check over here, okay, see what is linear gradient. See, linear gradient like this. So, for example, I'll show you the iska effect how we can use. Okay, from here, these two panels, if you will, okay, I'm doing okay. If you will click over here, double click, then this dialog box will come. Over here also what is solid and what is noise. By default it is solid. If I keep on noise, we'll see later. First I'll explain this panel. Okay. So what is this? You can take, if I press Alt button, okay. So I can copy this. If I press Alt button and I can copy this. Yes, I have copied. So now what you can do is you can keep this panel over here and you can keep this panel over here. So we have four things. What I did, I just simply press the Alt button. Okay. So remember, I press the Alt button. Okay. Now we have four things. Now I am doing OK. Now you will understand the see, reflect gradient. I hope you understand the reflect gradient. Many more you can give this kind of effects like this. You can keep like this, or you can keep like this. Whichever effects you like, you can go further. Okay. So like this, we add more gradient. And now, how can we add the colors over here? Okay, just simple click over here. You will click over here. You will get a dialog box. Okay, this is a color panel. Now, for example, I'll change the color. Okay, I want this color. If I'll click over here, just OK over here. Then again, same process. Now we'll go to, yeah, this shade. Blue tone we are generally selecting. Again, what I will do, I'll take a picker. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll take a picker. Okay, now I'll select this. I'll take a picker and I'll create this. Then okay, my gradient has done. Now, what is this diamond gradient? Okay, see. Hope you understand. In Illustrator, you will see these two things. Okay, but in Photoshop, there is angle gradient, there is reflect gradient, and there is a diamond gradient. So this kind of diamonds, this kind of effects you can use. Now, how these things we can use and where we can use, that we will learn. Okay. Okay. Now, what I am doing, I am deleting. Uh, okay. Now I came to very basic shapes. Now, like this, I have came. Okay. So what is happening? Right now, we have created this tone. Okay. But when I go to my basic shape, I'll open, that tone will be not there. Then how to save and everything, how to import and how to export, we can. You can, suppose I have selected, 1 second. Okay. Okay, I did. Sorry. Okay. Now I am doing uh, this. Okay. So this color I have selected, not that much different, but 1 second. So, yeah. So I have collect. Now what I am doing, I am clicking over here, new. It added. Okay. Now if I am on linear, okay. Now I am doing like this, diamond shape. Then you will understand. If I click over here, double click, okay. It will be remain as it is on my basic because we added and we said I did okay. If I check again, I've selected this, okay, like this. I came to linear part like this. And if I'll go over here, you will see the thing. Okay. So I hope you understand how to create gradients and how to import gradients. Now, what I am doing, I'm taking one simple, I'll take a new layer. I have to do undo. That was my mistake. So always I say take a new layer, take a new layer, and take a new layer. Okay. Anyway, we'll take a new file only. I have created a new file. Doesn't matter. We'll take a big one. Yeah. I'm deleting this. Then I'm doing this one. Okay. What I'm doing, I'm taking eclipse. Okay. Now what I have taken a selection tool. And what I'm doing, I am taking like this. Okay. Okay. Now you will understand what is the difference between uh, you'll understand. Now I'm taking this radius. What I am doing like this, I'm taking. So you will understand the difference between the radial grid like this, or like this, or like this, or you just play. You understand the things, then you will go, because color therapy is very vast. Okay, color therapy is very vast, because whenever you create a something, you create a logo designing, you create a brochure, color therapy is very important part in any sector. Okay, always remember color combination, because what happens, some clients are very clear, we want this color combination, we want this typography, we want this content, it is very clear. But some clients come like this, no, we don't have any idea, just this is the thing I want in design. So first of all, we have to think as per the needs of client, what exactly they want, understand their purpose, what they are creating, how, what is their branding. Okay, start from this. It's not like that someone has given order and you're creating. No, always take paper and pencil while starting a logo designing. This is, I'm telling for logo design, especially I am saying for logo design. Okay, so always take paper pencil. If my page name is art imprints. Okay, so if I want, I will tell my page name is art imprints, I want logo for art imprints. So I want art imprints full name, and I want my color combination in red and yellow. Okay, so cleared my idea. Now shape, size, you decide. However, but I want very creative. I don't want colorful. I have told I want in two colors, that is red and yellow. That's it. But I want very creative, because itself, the art itself, the name itself is very creative. Art imprints. So then you have to think how we can make, how we can create, and everything. You have to try. Okay, then you have to think, okay, this client has given me a color scheme, then which color tone, it's not about red and yellow, so you will just pick a pure red and pure yellow. No, what color tones we can think, and what we can do, how we can create. So there are many color tones. If I'll come over here, okay, so see, so many colors, so many colors. So what color tone are we in red, and this is your red color. Okay, so there are so many colors. Okay, see over here, hue, saturation, brightness. Okay, so what is this CMYK mode, then RGB color mode. So today all things we are going to learn. Hue saturation, as I told you in previous class also. Now what is hue and saturation in blending mode option we have learned. Saturate, it saturate your color. It shows about your color schemes. Okay, it saturate, it merge your color. That is hue, saturate, and brightness. It bright your color. Okay. Then RGB color is, what is RGB color? Right now my page is RGB. So my RGB color is red, green, blue. What is RGB color? Okay. And CMYK color is Simon, magenta, yellow tone, and black tone. Okay. And RGB is red, green, blue. So what is the color tone? And right now my page has selected by default, it is RGB, because we don't want to print. We are just creating for our internet, social media. So for example, if you want very similar color, okay, we have picker too. But what happened in many things, we are very hurry up and everything. Over here, you will see this thing, this color. Okay. E5701C, you can see, okay, this color is this. Those are in point. See, the scroll I am doing over here, that changing the opacity 156, okay, that CMYK is 25%, this RGB is 166%. What is it? Saturate 354. Then 83% is saturation, U is 354. Then brightness is 61%. If I'll go over here, my brightness will increase. It is 94%. If I'll go here, my brightness is completely 100%. It means it is very pure color. So like this, what is your saturation? What if I'll come over here like this, like this, like this, my brightness slow down, and my brightness is zero. It means it go in dark tone. Okay, so you have to play with the things and everything. If you are creating one same tone, you can copy from here and paste. Okay, so it's like that. Also you can choose the color, or this is your picker tool. You can pick any color, whichever similar color. It's like that. Okay, so this is very important. Try and understand what is you saturation, RGB, CMYK. Okay, now we'll come to a CMYK pan. Okay, I'm creating over here. What is CMYK color? Okay, CMYK, those we have to print in whenever you will create a brochure or menu card design or banners, big banners. So that time printer asks, I want Corel Draw file or Illustrator file. Okay, open file. Then they print. So always they ask, in which mode you have made, RGB or CMYK? Because RGB colors are very brighten colors. You know, when you create an RGB, it give a very similar tone. Okay, and when you do CMYK color, it little bit go while printing dull. You see in computer you are making RGB or CMYK, the color will be very bright and everything. But when you when you print, color get little bit dull. Okay, so that is the, so always when you will select for printing, always select CMYK, because CMYK control the color and it will give as per that print on. But you will create a RGB file and you will give to printer, then your color quality will go automatically low, because it's a printer system only. So always remember, for social media and everything you are creating for online thing, then I will suggest go for RGB. But while printing, make sure your mode is CMYK. So if image is there, for example, right now we don't have any image, you'll go, you can like I have taken now RGB for example. So here you can change. Okay, here you can change. If I'll do this panel, okay, I'm doing cancel. Okay, you will come to image. What is image size? What are the resolution? Automatically you can see over here like this. Okay, all the things you can change from here. You go, you see the settings and everything, you will see what are the resolution, those are in centimeters or inches, pixels, and like that you can change from here. Okay, so always remember, you make sure your CMYK mode and everything what is there, you can change from here also. But please just check which file you're preparing and which file you're sending to a printer. Okay, so those are color things. Okay, so I'll select this. I hope you understand the color panel, use saturation and everything. It's very advanced. You just go through and see what is the color panel. Okay, because color therapy is very important. As we learn, why today's class is very important, because gradients, color therapy is very color wheel. Okay, what is color wheel? How to create a color, how to choose the shades. For example, I am creating some cloth branding. Okay, clothing is very luxury, right? And you choose very bright color, fresh color, and very, you know, it should look like a luxury. So we'll go to golden tone or black, and very luxury. And we are creating some for some hardware shopkeeper. So hardware is very, you know, hard. The name itself says very hardness. So we'll go for red tone or cool colors and warm colors. So what are the cool colors and warm colors? So cool colors are, I'll show you. So these are your cool colors. Those are your cool colors. And what was your warm color? These are your warm colors. And these are your cool colors. So in warm color, red, orange, yellow, uh, darken tones. And cool colors are blue, green. Okay. So always see the difference between color panel. What are the cool colors? What are the warm colors? Which color will go for this branding? Which color will not go for this branding? This is the things. Okay. So always keep think your base should be very strong. Then only you can get a effective product. If your base is dull, so base first your base come in designing. So your thought process, then your color combination, effects and everything that is very in part. Just remove that thing. But typography, color therapy is very much important in any thing in graphics. For example, you're creating product designing, you're making UIX, you're making any app designing, or you're creating some brochure apps designing, everything, any content, especially your color combination and your typography is very important. So make sure you select good colors, you have a good knowledge of colors, play with the colors and do the things. Okay, just play, let it be wrong, but try and understand what color schemes you can do, what color therapy you can do. Okay, so like this you can do. Okay, so make sure. So for example, I'll give one example for you guys. Okay, so I'll select one image, simple landscape. Okay, uh, copy image and Control V. Okay, just for showing you what I am doing exactly. Okay, and how we will use our gradients. Okay, now what I want to change my sky. Okay, so I'm taking, okay, I'm taking, I want in dark tone, for example. So I want in some brighten color, like dark tone. I want to, yeah, yeah, like this. Just select what exactly you want. Yeah, this I'm taking over here. I'll take this. Yes, like this. So I want this shade tone. Okay. So what I will do. Okay, and my, okay, and come. Okay, so I'm on my gradient tool. Okay, what I'm taking, and what I did, I have taken a linear. Okay, so like this, I have taken a new layer. And if you want straight, okay, you can press shift and like this. But what is happening? Very, it done in whole layer. Okay, so it's not like that. Just Control Z and come to gradient tool. Halka sa, but it's coming like what on whole layer. So what we did, this layer will be up and this layer will be down. So like this, 1 second, I apply on that layer only. This image, I think I've chosen a wrong image, but you have to select the path. Okay, so I'll take a rectangular path. Okay, Now I'll go to gradient and I'll select this much. Yeah. So like this, you can just for example, I'm showing like you can match this tone and everything. Or one second. So I'll come over here. Select like this overall image. I want in dark tone. Then we have done a dark one like this. Or okay, this is radial. I'm taking linear. Make sure always see what you are looking and what not. Sorry. So I'm coming like this. So depends. You want you can do effects and everything. Just try what like this. Yes, this is amazing color one. It's giving no. I like this linear pattern then soft light, hard light, how you want. Yeah, because upward I want this. So like this you can play. Okay. So our sky has changed because this upward direction I want dark tone, right? So like this. Now what you can do is you take a eraser tool or you can do a masking. Oh, sorry, you have to take masking and just go to a brush tool. If I'm taking a masking, I'm taking my brush tool. This is black. Flow is okay, like this. Yes. See, so easy. So we have used gradient. We have done masking, and like this you have to play just to give a beautiful effect. And just we have changed the color mode also of this. So it's like that. Okay. So like this you have to go. Okay. So I'm deleting this and change. Just change the things how you can. Okay. Okay. So what one more thing. Now what I want to do. I have taken this part, this thing. This linear. Oh, sorry. What happened? Yeah. Now what I have to take this. I'm taking this diamond shape and I want to create this diamond menu. How we can create? For example, we'll do this color. I want. Okay. This will take a little bit darker. Okay. Now you can see the light one. Okay. Now I want these diamonds in many things. Now what we can do is one second. What I am doing, I did a mistake. One second. This is my color. Okay. Like this I have taken a color. Okay. Now I am taking a new layer. Now what I am doing, I'm changing the color. Yeah, okay. This color is okay. Okay. This was my linear. Now I have taken a diamond. See. One second. Okay. So we want many diamonds. Okay. Like this, like this, like this. How it will create your diamond part. Okay. How it will create your diamond thing. Now we'll go to background layer. As I told you, always work on. Yeah. Never convert into zero layer or like this. Okay. Yeah, fine. This is my background layer now. So over here, you will come, you will see many things. Now we have seen a linear pattern. Now foreground to background. Now what is this transparent? Okay. Now here we come. So you will understand the difference between what is the transparent panel. This was linear as we have used varieties. Now this is linear to transparent. What is this linear to transparent thing? Now, first what I will do, I'll select this panel. I'll paint this, okay, on a 1 second. Okay, what I did, this is my background layer. I have taken a new panel. And sorry, I have selected linear part like this or like this. I'll prefer like this only. Okay, I'm pressing shift button. Yeah, this linear I have taken. Now I'm taking another layer. Now what I'm doing, I'm selecting transfer and changing my color. Okay, this color, sorry, this tone brighten I'm taking over here, and this is your transparent. You can change, right? Okay. Now what I'm doing, I'm taking this. You can create many diamond shape as a background. You can see. I hope you understand the transparent thing like this, like this. So take different like light tone or darker tone like this. Okay, see, you can use this star as a background. How you want, you can create like this. Because my mode is selected right now, you will go to basic, you will see a transparent. Okay, so this is my foreground to transparent background. Okay. So this is the purpose of background. So easily you can create a diamond shape and everything. In this linear, we can't change foreground to background. Okay, but in transparent, we use foreground to transparent. You can use this kind of effects. Now I'm deleting this panel. Again, I'm coming basic. And what is this? Black and white. If I select black to white, okay. See, it will give only me a black to white effect. If I go to linear, it will show like this, it will show like this by default. Okay, so just go through all the effects, and I have shown you how you can create your own gradients. You can save over here, it will save your gradient panel. So I hope you understand this three things different between foreground to transparent, foreground to background, and black and white. Okay, and I hope you understand the color therapy also. Okay, now many multiple colors you can choose here. Right now we on solid. Now what is noise? Okay, we'll go through this thing. What is noise now? Okay, this is very important. If I'm creating a noise, see the roughness, gradient node, gradient type is noise. What is the roughness? Okay, so what kind of pattern you can select? If I have on linear, okay, now I have selected noise. Now this is my mode is on RGB. You can use saturation, LBA, it's very advanced. I'll let you know when we are going to. What is this RGB? Right now I'm selecting RGB. Now RGB color, like my, I want this tone like red. Then my gradient should be like this, and my brightness I want little bit like this. Color has changed. Okay. If I apply, I'm pressing shift button. I hope you see the this kind of effects in TV and old TVs and everything, in a cartoon thing, in very old things. The noise used to be. You can change any color. For example, if I came over here, I want this color. Go to black color. Yes, you can change anything. Okay, any color. For example, this is noise. Okay, you can see over here how we can use like this. Don't touch these buttons, but yes, you can see, you can change like this colors, this tone. Okay, no, I want my roughness like this only. Okay, my color has changed. It by default these things are already there, so you can change. You can use any type of things. This is radial. See how nice effect it has given. And we'll go to reflect. See, you can see the reflection. See, this reflect works here. It's so amazing effect, right? So amazing it is showing. See how nicely it goes like 360 degrees. Start from here and here and it goes. For example, if we change the color, okay, like this, or we can go to yellow tone, let's move this little bit over here, and like this. Oh, and you give this. See how nicely it has. Where it start ends there only. So I hope you understand the color thing. You know the pattern. You can go and play with the things. This line pattern, that this diamond pattern. See how nicely. Again, you can use your transparent panels for this. Now you use, okay, now you go to gradient. See, you can use like this transparent when you will be on noise, because in transparent I don't think we are on solid. If we use noise, then you will come to know. Okay, so it's depend how you are using the things and everything. Okay, so it's like that. I hope you understand the difference between this tool panel. Okay, so by default it is solid. Always keep on solid only. Okay, so make sure you are on solid panel only. So you understand the gradient tool and everything, I hope. I'm doing cancel. Again, the opacity and everything is there. Transparency should be there. Reverse, you know what is reverse. So those are not that much thing. Now we've come to a paint bucket tool. What is paint bucket tool? One second. I'm taking new layer. If directly you can paint the things. Okay, paint bucket tool. It will pick up the foreground color if you want any kind of tool. See. So nothing that rocket science. Okay, so it's like that only. So paint bucket tool, it's just simple. When we will use some part, then I'll let you know what is paint bucket tool, exactly what it works. Okay, so here what kind of tools we have used and everything. Okay, now what I am doing over here, you can see the small checkbox. Okay, so like this you can change the color from here. You can merge. Okay, when we use canvas painting and everything, we merge. So like this you can merge from here. And now what I'm doing, I'm pressing all button. Yes. Okay, and I'm again pressing. One second. If you want to delete, just drag outside. Just drag outside. Okay, same here. You can press all button like this over here also. Yes. Now press all button. One second. I'm deleting this. I'm deleting. Just drag outside. Okay. I want this should be here and this panel should be here. Okay, like this. Okay, this I will create here and like this. Okay, now this center point you can see it will merge you like this. Okay, I don't want this part. This much I can see. Now I'm doing okay. I am taking this reflecting part. Okay, this reflecting. See, How is nicely you can give effects. It's a 4, 6 like that. You can give the effect. How nicely it is. See, okay, workspace. So how nicely you can see the things. I hope you understand till here the gradient thing. So gradient tool, I hope it's clear. How you can change the gradient, how you can't change the gradient, how can you, uh, what we say, uh, use your gradient custom, how you can customize your gradient things also. For example, okay, you can, how can you import your things? If it's save, then load, and like you have gradient, it will save like gradient tool. So grd, the file name always will be grd file. Okay, so how to export and how to do new. Okay, now I am doing, I'm exporting. Okay, untitled gradient. Now my gradient is grd, it's gradient, and save. So it will save in my laptop. So it's saved now over here. So it's like that. You can create a gradient thing. I hope you understand the hue saturation, RGB, CMYK, gradient, then clipping mask. Clipping mask is like press all button and you want to remove, just press all button. It's select and deselect. Keep this thumb panel in between like this, like this. Okay. So I hope you understand the things, and what we say are dodge tool, burn tool, and sponge tool. So I hope you understand the difference between these three tools also. So anyone have any questions, any queries, please, you guys can unmute and ask me.
Ma'am,
Yes.
my softwares are not working online.
Why? It's downloaded
Um,
already or what?
Downloaded. I reinstall many times
Can you
as
be a
per.
loud little bit? I can't hear you.
Okay. So actually, I downloaded and I installed as steps given.
Okay.
But
So what error it's
software
showing?
sharing is Bina. It is saying to purchase software.
Okay, so what you did while installing, the net was on. So it captured your, it
Net was off.
while working you use net,
Uh,
then don't use. It will capture because that is your crack version, that is not your paid version. Now do one thing, uninstall, and again you install the, download the thing and install. While working, please make sure if it is not your paid version, you have to keep your net off. Otherwise, as I told you, it will select in your library and gallery. Okay, like content aware, like shift backspace, I have shown you. Always privacy, transparency, previous transparency, always keep. Why I always told you? Because it captures and it shows in your library. So please don't do that. It will search and it will stop your software. Okay. Anyone, any doubts, any queries? I hope everyone is practicing the tools and everything. So here we have completed all the tools. Yes, Tanusha, you can unmute.
Ma'am, you are able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So the thing is, last week when I informed, I didn't get the videos lectures. Then we
Yeah.
got the lectures. But now, since last week also I told like I am not able to untar the softwares, and it is telling like the password is invalid when I am untarring it. When I'm giving the password,
Okay,
please.
I'll tell team to connect you, Tanuja. I'll write your name and I'll tell the team. They will contact you and they will help you. Okay. Any doubts, any queries? Okay, so this all for today, and tomorrow we are going to learn some small part like how last class in pen tool we have learned pen tool and vector shapes, right? So in vector shapes there is custom shapes also, and how we create a vector shape into custom shape. So we will use Illustrator plus Photoshop for tomorrow's class. Please don't miss the class. Tomorrow class is important. So how you create your own vectors and how you save using Photoshop and Illustrator. So make sure you have Illustrator software also and Photoshop software also. So tomorrow we will learn the difference between Photoshop and what is the vector and raster. That in very first class I have explained you a little bit. Then tomorrow we will learn in detail. And we have completed all the tools. Only our text panel is remaining. Rather than we have seen all the tools in details and simultaneously little bit in Windows panel effects we are learning, and we have started our created some banner. Then we'll continue tomorrow. I'll show you the vector and raster customization, and after that we'll start our poster making. Okay. Yes, Tanuja, your hand is raised.
Ma'am, you are able to hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're audible.
So sorry for disturbing, but it is like I'm really frustrated. Is it like every weekend we have to wait until a week we have to wait for any issues to be resolved, or because whenever I am calling or messaging, there is no reply. From past 20 days, I am facing the issue.
Okay, regarding what you want to ask, just tell me. I can. You have any queries? Yes, I can solve queries directly on live classes. So last half an hour is our like query class. So in that you can ask me what are the difficulties you are facing while watching. So always I say please conduct live classes. Okay. So in that you will understand what I'm using and everything. So you can ask me now. I always ask, like in a half an hour, what are your problems, what you're facing, which tool you have used, because no one has sent me any homework firstly, and I don't know you guys are practicing or not. I seriously don't know. Yes, Jayanti Soman.
Ma'am, hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you be
yeah,
loud?
yeah. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, see, I'm trying to connect for the support group or anything for query. As she said, I'm not able to connect. Nobody's responding. And where
Uh,
to submit the homework, and I'm not
you have
getting.
your WhatsApp group, right? And they have sent you a Google Drive link, I think,
Uh,
on your mail. So there you have to.
Ma'am, can you tell them to resend it because
Yeah, I'll tell you have WhatsApp group, right? So on WhatsApp group, I you just send. Okay, I'll check over there. Any doubts for today's session?